Hi, my name's Pete, and this video is about one way if you've got a noisy ADHD brain, like I do, that you can help with that. Um, and straight away, the thing I'll tell you is it's just about having a little card like this in your wallet, or that you can keep hold of. So, a bit of a story is that I got diagnosed with ADHD when I was 22, 23. And what that did for me was it started to help me make sense of why my brain was just full of information all the time. So when I say a noisy ADHD brain, what I mean is just my head is just constantly going. And sometimes it can feel like it's 100 miles an hour and it's just full of information. Now, what this card is about is I've named this channel Foundation Ideas, and the basic part of that is that there are ideas that for every person are really important. So on this card, I've got my purpose, what my sense of purpose is. I've got my values. I have a bit of a strategy that I've written down for myself. And what I'm not going to do in this video is go into too much detail about those things, but just to explain a bit about how the card works and how it can help uh, a noisy brain. So, for instance, on a day that I wake up or I'm feeling like I just can't think straight, there are a million things going on in my head. It's too busy. Everything feels very confusing. And I think this is the experience for a lot of people who are neurodiverse is it's almost like a sense of overwhelm because there's so much going on. In that moment, I need really simple, clear ideas to focus on. Just really simple, clear ideas that are meaningful to me. So what I've done is over time I've developed a bit of a sense of purpose. So what matters to me. So it could be to do with being there for my family. It could be to do with trying to do something creative like I'm doing now, but just something that gives me a sense of purpose. I've got values about caring for other people, being there for, like I said before, my friends and family. I love the outdoors. So there's lots of things that I really care about, and having something written on a piece of paper or card which is about a sense of purpose or the things that I really care about. What that does is on a day that I'm feeling overwhelmed or just full of of ideas, and my head's going too quickly, having something really quick and simple I can read and focus on that matters to me and is important to me, it grounds me and it makes everything uh, become noise. So rather than thinking everything's important and it's all very overwhelming, I can find one important idea that cuts through all that noise and I know I don't have to care about it. So by keeping this card on me with a few of the key things that are important to myself on it, I can start to, if I'm feeling overwhelmed, if I've got too much going on in my head, I can start to slow things down a little bit and focus on a very simple, positive idea. And while I can make another video explaining how to make a card and how you can start to come up with purpose statements or value statements, I think for this video, it's just important to show that you can come up with very cheap. I've just printed this up on Microsoft Word. I've not paid for anything apart from the paper. Methods just to slow your brain down and find something simple to focus on so you don't get that overwhelm that's quite typical in ADHD and is probably quite typical across a whole range of neurodiversity. So just get a piece of paper or card, and if you can start to think of things that are really important to you that you can focus on, just write on it there. And while I would like to make another video going into a bit more detail about this, I think it's important that if you're watching this, and you've just been diagnosed with ADHD, or you're struggling to work out what to do with it, that you know that it is possible to come up with very small little systems and methods like this that can have a massive beneficial impact. So all I'd say is have a look at this video and just try writing down a few things that are important to you. And next time your head is really busy and noisy due to ADHD, just start to focus on those simple core ideas that are important to you. And at least for me, it's made a massive difference in my day-to-day life. So that's one way of trying to cut through that ADHD noise, and I hope that is helpful. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think, and if it works for you.